At Great Lakes, we have several things that I think make us unique, but those unique things also present very interesting challenges. But as we address those challenges, I think that's what sets us apart as a business school and as a place that first begins with the principle of global mindset, Indian roots, and seeks to create business-ready managers when they come out for a process. I think about space for education very differently. I think the most important space when it comes to an education is the space between this year and this year, right? And if we work on the software of the education, if we build a program that actually builds business-ready managers, then we will be successful. Now, one of the other byproducts of where we were was we were trying to keep things on a very tight budget. We watched every paisa that came through and went out because we just didn't have that much in resources to work with. And what, the benefit and the beauty of that was it created a lot of unique ideas and opportunities. We started getting our students organized into committees that would support activities like placements, right? And clubs to liaise with corporations to bring management consultants into school to do lectures, things like that. What that did was it not only gave students classroom experience, but it gave them very practical experience. But what it also did was it kind of instilled a we are all in this together spirit. And because we didn't have much in resources, it also instilled a we try harder spirit. The great news is the model worked very, very well. We had students who were well versed in subjects, but because they've been doing all this work and organizing the activities of the school or supporting the faculty and the staff and organizing the activities of the school, they already had experience in management issues beyond the ones that they already came in with the work experience that they came in. So it really had sort of this wonderful synergistic benefit that you might not have expected from having a world with a lack of resources. The first area is they need certain technical skills. They need to know, how to do their accounting, manage the accounts. They need to know their finance. They need to know their operations. They need to know their marketing fundamentals, their strategy fundamentals, organization fundamentals, the typical subjects that you find in a business school. That's the technical component. But another very critical component for success in the business world is a human component. Business people don't just succeed because of their technical excellence. It's necessary, but they also need to understand and work with people. They need to lead organizations. They need to coordinate the work of people. They need to negotiate. They need to sell. They need to present. They need to deal with how to improvise when things don't go as planned and change and modify a leadership strategy. Okay? So, there are all these components of sort of human skills and human dynamics and human relations that we do quite a bit to work on. In business and at our school, one of the big things is that our students cooperate with each other. But at the same time, they're also in competition with each other, right? And in business, you often see companies forming alliances in certain areas and competing with each other in other areas, right? So there's this notion of, you have to know how to manage the dynamics of being competitive and being cooperative at the same time.